All right, my people, welcome back to the channel. This is Salon's Blog, and it is another beautiful Thursday afternoon here in Southeast Asia, Malaysia. Very good morning to you in Africa. You are in Ghana precisely, or Nigeria, Uganda, Kenya, or any part of the Africa continent you are. You are highly welcome to another beautiful day. It is in the morning, I guess, and you are already on the way to work, or you're already at work, or at home. Whatever it is, I wish you a great day. Before then, it's transfer window, and a lot has been taking place the past 4 days. Since the market opened on the 1st of this month, a lot is taking place, and a lot of news that are coming in. Some are good, some are not really good. But we only focus on the good ones, actually, because we need to be positive. Chelsea, we are in the market for three players that we need. In this season, we need at least three. A striker, a midfielder, and a center back. Those are the main targets that Chelsea are working on currently. All right? And we know our targets. There are other names that are coming up, but I'm not going to go into those ones right now. Just hold on a bit. I will surely get to some of those names. Kevin De Bruyne negotiated his new contract without an agent, according to sources, with Manchester City. When De Bruyne was negotiating his Man City extension in 2021, he decided to use several football analytics software to provide his own statistics. So he's without an agent now, as we speak. He negotiated his own contract renewal in 2021, 2 years ago. He used football analytics software, got his own statistics, and presented to the club. He said he presented his own data to the club without an agent to help negotiate his deal. Well, sources is at the Athletic FC, the Athletic. The fact remains that Kevin De Bruyne is really having a good time with Man City. He's back from injury. Only that his match fitness level is what they are working on now for him, but he's back from injury. So it means that Manchester City, very soon, this second part of the season, they are going to be kicking off as usual. Firepower from Manchester United. From Manchester City, sorry. Yeah, from Manchester City. Well, to Chelsea, as I told you, we are in the market. Some of the news that we are getting, someone like me, I'm not really excited about it. But the owners are excited. What can I say? Only my voice can be heard. Chelsea have entered talks with Palmeiras over a move for Brazilian wonder kid, Marcino. Wonder kid. Kid. That is a word. Kid. Not experience. Brazilian wonder kid. We are buying every wonder kid everywhere. Yes. The player's release clause is set at 45 million euros. But Chelsea will prefer to pay a fixed fee of 20 million euro plus 20 million in variables. PSG have dropped interest in the teenager. Why would PSG drop interest in the teenager and Chelsea still want him? There was one I spoke about earlier on today, or was it yesterday, that was valued at 87 million pounds as a release clause. Also a teenager. This is also another one. What are we doing to ourselves, Chelsea? What are we doing? We need experience. What are we doing? Before I move forward, one breaking news for you. I'm just giving you news this morning. Breaking news for you this morning. Kylian Mbappe. I didn't make my decision, but we have an agreement with the president, Al Khalifi. So it means that all parties are protected. Yeah, he was being questioned about his next move. And he tried to explain. Kylian Mbappe, he spoke clearly, in clear terms. He said, I didn't make any decision now, but we have an agreement in place with the President Khalifi. So it means that all parties are protected. There's nothing to talk about with PSG anymore. All the parties are protected. When the time comes for him to go, listen, he said, focus is on the team, not on my situation. His focus currently is on PSG, not on his situation, because that agreement has been settled. Whatever he will do next has nothing to do with PSG. And whatever PSG will do next has nothing to do with him. There's an agreement in place. Even if he's talking with another club right now, PSG has nothing to say about it because an agreement is an agreement. Yeah. So that's Kylian Mbappe. Means that Chelsea can equally go in and talk to him privately. Real Madrid are on the, number one on his mind. Real Madrid number one on his mind. Maybe Chelsea, Liverpool. I believe he'll prefer Chelsea than Liverpool because after he worked under Mauricio Pochettino just last season, his friend is also Christopher Nkunku. So, but is Chelsea ready for Kylian Mbappe? Can we afford? Listen, his contract fee is less than 50 million if we are to take him on a free transfer. His contract fee, I think the last time I had that record, I have to go through my records. It's less than 50 million. In fact, yeah, far below 50 million. But if you want to check his salary per season, that is where the problem will be. Assuming we are to be paying him £600,000 every week. In a month, that is how much? £600,000 every week. That means 2 weeks is already 1.2 million. So 2.4 million every month. Multiply that by a year. And let's say you are giving him about 3 years contract or 4 years contract. Let's just say 3 years. You see it there now? Yeah, that is where the problem is, but not the signing on fee because he's a free agent. All right? He is a free agent. All right. Another breaking news for you. A move to Germany for Maatsen may convince Chelsea to try to sign a left back this month, even though Ben Chilwell is on his way back from injury. Yeah, I spoke about this in my previous video. And then another one that I also talk about, which I still want to let you know. Andre Onana will travel to Africa Cup of Nations after Man United versus Spurs on January 14th. Meanwhile, his national team is playing on the January 15th. So he will in less than 24 hours, he will play 2 games. As he's arriving in Africa, he's going to play the next game with his national team. On the 14th, he will be playing here. He said, goalkeeper available for Cameroon versus Guinea on January 15th. Amicable agreement reached between all parties to maximize club and country game time. That is it. Andre Onana. According to David Ornstein, the report came in last night. I don't know how, because he is a human. But we wait and see what next. All right? Borussia Dortmund are optimistic of striking Ian Maatsen deal with Chelsea. Yes, that deal is almost true. Maybe that is going to be one of the first deals Chelsea are going to agree on this term because they really want him. But Chelsea has named their price, 30 million, and Borussia Dortmund want a loan first. That is where the disagreement is. So they are working on that. They are working on that. Okay, one situation also that we need to watch, according to Fabrizio Romano, is Armando Broja. Armando Broja's situation is one to watch in the second half of the January transfer window. If Chelsea sign a striker, we will have to watch Armando Broja's situation carefully. Yes, he's likely to be on the move. Before I let you go, because there's still much more that I'll bring you. Like I said, I don't want to be loading you too much. This is just your breakfast, my dear friend. Sir David Brailsford. Sir Dave Brailsford is leading an audit of the transfer structure at Manchester United. But potential summer targets are starting to be identified behind the scenes. Michael Olise is viewed as a player who could help revitalize United attack. On that note, let me leave you here. I shall be back with more exclusives. See you when you see me. Once again, we are still in the new year. Enjoy your day. Cheers.